good morning, and welcome to my Cloffice. I hope that you've had a great week and that you're doing well this fine Friday morning. This week we've been talking about the armor of God in Ephesians 6 and putting on the full armor of God. And today we're talking about faith. Ephesians 6 verse 16 says this: in addition to all this, putting on all this armor and standing and doing and all of this, in addition, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. My friends, I want to encourage you to pick up the shield of faith to extinguish the fiery darts, the fiery arrows that are coming from the enemy, and to ignite your faith that not just God can, but that God is. You need to know that you know that you know, not a shred of doubt. You need to know that God is, and God is faithful, and God is true, and God is loving, and everything that this book says He is, He is. He is our Alpha and Omega. He is our provider. He is our healer. God is, and we need to have faith for that and believe that without a shadow of a doubt. When we pray, we need to pray that not God can, if He feels like it, fulfill His promise, but we need to thank God that He is fulfilling His promises. He is fulfilling, because not one of God's words falls to the ground. You need to have faith. And as you are running the race that is set before you, as you are moving forward in the purposes of God with your shield of faith, you are able to anything that the enemy sends towards you, maybe a little temptation, fiery dart of temptation, whoo, with your shield of faith, fiery dart of condemnation, whoo, with your shield of faith, and it bounces off and no harm comes to you. Whatever attack that the enemy might send to you, whoo, with your shield of faith every time. But on top of that, you are able, as you run forward in faith, to draw the fire so that others can advance. Your job as an intercessor, as a woman of God, as a man of God, is to build up the walls and stand in the gap for others. And you do this with the full armor of God and with your shield of faith to deflect the fiery darts that come from the enemy. And I want to end today with looking again at what is faith. Because without faith, it's impossible to please God. And I love the way it says it in the Message, Hebrews 11. The fundamental fact of existence is that this trust in God, this faith, is the firm foundation under everything that makes life worth living. Faith makes life worth living. It's our handle on what we can't see. The act of faith is what distinguished our ancestors and set them above the crowd. My friends, without faith, it's impossible. And it's what life is worth living for. Your faith in God to find your full destiny and your purpose and all that you were created for. Have an amazing day and keep up the shield of faith. God bless.